All right, so we're ready to roll. All clear? All right, here we go. The boys take the draw. And Mason goes back to G, of course. Give him a shout out. He scored 3 goals in his last 3 or 4 games, so he's on quite the roll. Huge breakaway goal last game to make, get, oddly enough, the winning goal, the 4th goal. All right, so boys try and keep that in. Mason's plugging her in there. Easton Ali, he looks, dumps it in front. Bentley's got to lay back there for a second. Wendell coming across. We're able to keep it in. That's one thing we've been absolutely excellent at, is not allowing the opposition to get out of their zone. Wendell with a little love tap. Here comes Parker. Parker shoots. Ooh, he did not miss by much. Ooh, Easton lost his edge. That was a good shot from Parker, though. He did not miss that by very much. And Pierce looking for some room. And the goalie's already got a couple shots on him. And that will be icing all the way down. So good start for your Seaway. Already 2 shots, 13 minutes and 55 seconds left in this first period. Seaway already buzzing here. You got Biggie and Noah, Pierce, Parker, and Wendell. And the Steel are going to skate this out. Oh, Biggie, nice move on him. Wendell slams on those brakes. Goes over to Noah. Noah's able to catch that. And they tap that in, so that gives Wendell a chance to hustle in. He goes into that corner. And Riley's flying. And there's Pierce. Pierce, Riley, and Wendell. Nice little drop pass to Wendell. Oh, right in front. Oh, what a save from the goalie. Beauty shot on Riley, though. Man, that was a beautiful save from Kellogg. Riley had an awesome shot there, but couldn't quite get it by the goalie. Jack watches the point, and out come the Steel. Oh, Lenny, 2 saves there. He had to be super sharp on those, especially that rebound. Now Riley pushing back the other way. He's got to slam it on. Nice play, though, as the boys held their line. And in front, Bryson. And it is signaled a goal. So 1-0 lead. I believe Bryson, I won't say pushed it in, but determined to get it in and puts it in. And it is 1-0. So Kellogg's been sharp, though. He's already had to make 3 or 4 really good saves. Excellent opportunities. So Bryson, yeah, let's do that. Then we don't have to worry. We're going to make sure we don't block that camera. As much as I'd say to stay out of it, I know I won't. Yeah. No, and I know I will get in front of it, even without consciously. Boys, oh. And I don't know if that one went in or not. They say no. Kellogg makes the save. So 12 minutes and 32 seconds. They don't want to give Seaway our goal yet, but hopefully it doesn't take as long as it did in New York or Michigan the one time. Drives me crazy. Not too worried about it in this game, but nonetheless, I want to see the boys' hard work get on there. It's going to be very hard to see the corner here. In fact, impossible. So anything that happens in that corner, you're going to miss. Unless I jump down. Next time I might film actually from a slightly different spot here. All right. Little E's coming hard. We'll have no problem on this side, though, which you'll see our boys shooting twice in this period. So 12:02 left in your first period. Another one bites the dust. It's always fun to hear the music here. Yeah, unfortunately you got to go like that around. They see that corner. They can't quite catch it. Benton and Easton Ali coming in. And there's Mason over to Bentley, who chops that up to H. H coming out hard. Over to Big E, Little E. Oh, whoa. And there is Benton with a goal. So boys clean up the garbage well on that one. Good pressure and great pickup from Benton there to put that one in. As you can tell, we're going to have this game dialed down, as it's probably going to get out of hand. This may be one of our higher scoring games, I think, with the way they're playing right now. All right, so boys up 2-0, 11 minutes and 38 seconds left. And the good thing about this game is tomorrow we'll be playing the same colors with the steel and silver 7 pretty much identical. All right, so Pierce coming in behind there. Parker gets in there, chops away. He's already had a good shot. Wendell gets in there. And they're going to try and wing it all the way around. Mason is there, though. And beautiful play on Bentley as he gets back. And that will be no goal. They may deserve it, as that's about maybe the only thing that will get in that net on Lenny. Nice shot, though. That doesn't count. All right, so Pierce Parker, we got Noah. He chops that off the boards. Here comes Parker coming across. He takes on 4 steal there. He still has that puck, though. And they're going to try and get it all the way out. Oh, Noah falls, lost an edge, but that's all right, as Wendell can't quite keep it in, and they bring it back into their zone. There's one kid out there. Oh, my goodness, here comes Wendell. Oh, Wendell with the quick shot. Got a gift there, but couldn't quite get it past the goalie. When they say he got a gift, he had to make that work, as he had blocked it off, and that will be icing, so. Face off all the way back down with 10 minutes and 26 seconds. Your Seaway Valley Rapids with the 2-0 lead. Riley on the draw. May not see a lot of Mango today, because I don't think there'll be a lot of draws. Noah gets that. Ooh, that puck is bouncing all around. And I believe they might have just iced it again. We'll go back in between the people here. All right, it's funny when you're through the game. When H got out there, I'm like, I don't know if I've seen H or not. But now that I'm just watching Hugo, I don't even think Hugo's touched the puck yet, which is abnormal. And they ice it again, I think. Unless maybe not. Puck goes clear. Carter Lacroix in there. He takes out his man, Noah. And Noah clears it out. And Little E's got to come all the way back. Nice passing from the boys. Can't quite contain that one. And we're going to try this all over again here. Noah's going to have a bit more time, though. Feeds a beautiful pass up to Carter Lacroix, who pushes that in. Boys have lost a few edges, but this is one thing the Steel have not been good at, is getting us that puck right back. H is in there. And Jack over to Hugo. There he is. Hugo does a good job, dumps that in down low, where H is coming in hard. Easton Ali, Little E, gets that into Benton. H coming behind that net. And he's looking for some space, cycles it down low to Benton, who's already got a goal. Oh, man, that was a good effort from the boys. 8 minutes and 38 seconds left in the period. Steel try and come across that line. In the corner it goes all the way back over, where Freight Train Benton is right in, and they'll call that one icing. So we'll have a face-off with 8 minutes and 20 seconds. Your Seaway Valley Rapids with a 2-0 lead. So oddly enough, the last little while, getting the 2 Hasn't been our issue, except in a couple games against the Cobras and Gloucester. But getting to 3 has been challenging. And then once the floodgates open, we seem to have no trouble after that. All right. Sorry, you can't really see that corner at all. Hugo's going in to get it, though. He's going to come in behind the net. All the way around it comes. And Parker pushes that out to Hugo. And can't quite get going here. There we go. Pierce is going to be offside. We get back onside. Hugo back to Wendell. Tries to tip that up to Pierce. Can't quite make it, though. And we got the red helmet. Turning back into his own zone. He's given one away already, so... And it was, in fact, to Wendell who's on him right now, as he seems kind of obsessed with skating it out, and that's not going to work very well as a general statement. Another nice save. Glad Lenny's getting some shots, actually. And just out of the reach of Pierce, but 2-on-1 forming with Pierce and Parker. Nice try, boys. Just a little bit too much pace on that one for Parker to track down. Bentley's going to come around into that corner. He takes a little bit of a hit. Back it comes where Mason's not going to have a lot of time. He's going to have a little time. He gets rubbed out. Carter keeps coming. Carter's had a couple odd falls that you wouldn't normally see. Not sure if it's his skates. All right, we tip that one in. Bryson's flying in with Riley right behind him. Bentley's able to keep it in. Ooh, Bentley takes a big hit from the red helmet. Ooh, nice play on Bryson avoiding that knee-to-knee hit there. And we're looking for that space. Carter. Oh, man, I thought he had it. He did not. He definitely had the post, though. That's a good shot, and see that shot coming. Get it ready for Silver 7 tomorrow. Big rebound. Just couldn't quite corral it. And Big E's got a retreat here. Goes hard behind those boards to Easton Ali. Benton's going to push this up. Well, Lenny keeps it playing, which in this case probably the right move. Boys want to get set up here. All the way back around to Easton Ali. Nice play. H is streaking out. Into the corner. Slams on the brakes. Whoa! Man, nice try, boys. Back to Hugo. And Hugo gets the goal. So 5 minutes and 10 seconds, or Little E. Looks like Little E got the tip on that one with the Hugo shot. So 5 minutes and 10 seconds, and it's 3-0 for the Steel. Our first steal for Seaway. That would be a shocker. Yeah, that's not going to happen. All right, so back come Pierce working his magic to the outside. He's still got it. He goes back to Hugo. Hugo's going to dump that back in where Parker's getting into. The Steel are going to try and clear that out. It's not going to work. Nice move from Hugo there, picking that puck up and skating the line with it there. And again, the boys have done a really good job of that, not allowing other teams to clear out. Let's see what we can do against Silver 7 on that tomorrow, of course. It's kind of an exciting game. Boys are one of the few teams to have not lost to Silver 7. And probably one of the only, definitely the only team in the league. Lenny's got to be sharp on that. All right, I'm going to find a way to get this corner better, especially for next period. I might just have to, shift. As you really cannot see what's going on here at all. For this period, it doesn't really matter. And I don't think the third period is really going to matter. All right. Ooh, off our skates. Skating will definitely, it's funny, I won't miss the nerve-wracking part, but the red helmet does have some skill, but he definitely tries to do too much on his own. And back in it comes. Carter there, who's already hit a crossbar. Oh! And there Riley gets that one. Nice pass from Bryson though, and again, everybody touched that puck. Carter, Riley, and Bryson, but nice pass, and Riley made no mistake. And it's 4-0, so 3 minutes and 29 seconds, and the boys are rolling. I think the other games we played them, not that we were playing badly, but entering this game, the boys have been on fire, so I wouldn't be surprised to see a little higher score than the last couple of times we played them. And they have had a couple shots, but Lenny's actually had to make a couple good saves, but it's definitely, hate to say it, but almost men playing boys here. Not saying they're not, but just the level is that much different. All right, so Easton. Bentley's able to chip that out, and here comes Benton coming in with H. H saucers down low, gets some space, and he's able to put that back to Mason. H backs him up and then moves in. Oh, Benton got tripped there, but he'll just bounce up. Now he's got the puck. He's looking for somebody open, and that just goes past everybody, just out of the reach. All right, might see some line juggling a bit here too. Just in a game like this, try out a few different things. Not saying you will, but anything's possible for exploiting defense, that kind of stuff. All right. D to D. Nice hard pass up. Couldn't quite connect. Ooh, and Noah's going to pitch in, keep that in. Pierce is in there. Goes a little wide with that shot, but Big E will be there with Parker backing him up. He's going to keep coming in now that Parker's all the way there. And they are going to ice the puck. So, been a fairly regular occurrence here with the icing of the puck. 1:20 left, boys with the 4-0 lead. Games like this, you almost wish for the third there'd be a running clock, but in league play that's not the case. No, Silver 7 definitely really ran up the score on these guys, which you don't really like to see, to be honest. But you got to play. All right, there's Bryson. And boys battling in there. And back out to Jack. And they're going to put that in. Jack hustling back. All the way around it comes to Hugo. In the corner it is. I know this game is going to be a little la-di-da-da for me, but a nice save from Lennon. Definitely be a lot more emotion for tomorrow night in the big contest against Silver 7. 31.3 seconds, CUA with a 4-0 lead in the 15-minute first period. Jack around to Hugo. to Benton. Gets tied up in the skates. And this is one thing you've seen from the red helmet is he does like to skate with it. And H over off the boards. Benton's going to come in. He crosses that line. There's